Aho Wahine, Book 1, Papatūānuku. A long time ago, before light and humankind existed, I, Papatūānuku, the daughter of Te Pō, lived in the embrace of my one true love, Ranginui. Over time we had many children, all male, all gods, destined for great things. However, change was upon us. What they needed was light and space to reach their full potential. They needed me to part from the one I loved. Ranginui and I knew this day would come. My tupuna had warned me. It was time for the cycle of creation to begin. But my children's future required me to make the ultimate sacrifice. Separating us would be no easy feat. All of our children desperately wanted to prove their worth, but only one could sever our embrace, the chosen one. Tāne Mahuta was destined to lead us, but he was indifferent to his fate. Even Ranginui was unconvinced that Tāne could rise to the challenge. He certainly was no match for my strongest son, Tū Matauenga. I knew force alone would not be enough. Instead, his role was to cut the sinews that bound me to Rangi. As he did so, a deep red released from my body. Tāne's brother, Tāwhiri Mātea, swirled and thundered with rage, demanding the right to challenge Tāne in a battle of honor, a glimpse of things to come. I screamed out of fear and frustration, and my voice was heard. Confused, Tāne looked into my eyes. He did not see what I saw. He did not believe in his own power. I showed him the truth. My son, you are the chosen one. It is you who will lead us into the light. The power you seek is inside you. It has always been inside you. Silence. Defeat filled the void, and my heart broke. Was it not meant to be? Suddenly, my body trembled. Tāne's head lifted, his eyes filled with courage. I watched a warrior rise before me. Tāne positioned himself, his brothers in awe of his every move. And I embraced my lover for the very last time. Tāne stretched his arms out wide, his legs towards his father, and with all his strength, blood and bones, he pushed Ranginui away. As our bodies were torn apart, light began to slowly filter through. All I could feel was pain. All I could hear were my lover's cries. For the first time, I could see my children's magnificent forms in the light of day. Ranginui now existed far above me, but seeing my face every day filled him with great misery. He refused to stop crying. His tears swiftly washed over my body. My sons were worried I might drown in his sea of sorrow. As his wife, I knew what I had to do. One by one, my sons grabbed onto my long hair. They held tight to my strong korowai, which had cloaked me through the darkness, and together they rolled me over. My face would be hidden from Ranginui forever. As I curled up in mourning, My body formed mighty mountains, vast seas, and deep rivers from my lover's tears. As the beauty of the land took shape, Rangi and I finally understood our fate. Tāne planted his seed into the tapestry of my korowai, and here I unraveled. My body melted into the land, and I stretched myself as far as I could reach. Together with the light of Tamanui Te Rā and the tears of Ranginui, life and growth was created. My sons were now free to be who they were meant to be, with great conflict, but also great beauty. On the horizon, I knew my life had only just begun. I am Papatūānuku, and I am the mother of this great earth. Aho Wahine, Book 1, Papatūānuku. Story by Ramon Te Wake. Te Reo Māori translation by Hēmi Kelly. Te Reo Māori and English narration by Anipiki Tuari. Additional voice, Hēmi Kelly. Art by Munro Te Whata. Music by Marie Sheehan. Taonga Puoro by Mahina Kaiwi. This is a representation of a Māori story about Papatūānuku.